Welcome, welcome. I am Insurgent Rat, and this is this is Aurora 4X. You know, that is the second time I've done this. I really ought to play that game. Maybe I should. Alright, so where did we leave off? We had... Ooh, it's amazing what you forget on a coffee break. Right. We had just made plans to build this engine, and we were going to refit the Whisker and design the Whisker Mark II. So, alright, I guess we're just going to let that go ahead. It's going to complete pretty soon, so we'll do turns 5 days at a time. You can see the Whisker coming back, and boom, we've finished that engine. So, hello? Oh, come on, don't be like this. Gotta remember to close the windows so they actually pop up properly. What are we doing research-wise? We have 7 free labs. Oh, I did have plans for a research project that I don't remember. Probably wasn't power and propulsion. Okay, so what are we researching? We're just training up a few people. I think I was going to chuck more towards the construction. I don't think we need weapons yet. We do need a, we need to be able to build freighters. We're going to want to do that soon, actually. We want to get colonization going now that we've got some faster engines. We don't have a logistics person. Okay, so we're going to want to build a lot of things. I think we should max this guy out. Charlotte Humphreys, sorry. Don't want to insult you, Rat. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to need cargo handling systems. These, what you can read there. Used by cargo ships, colony ships, and troop ships to enable faster cargo loading or unloading. Increase in load speed is calculated by dividing total load time by tractor strength. Each beam of this type adds 5 to tractor strength. So basically, without these, cargo ships will take like a day to load. We can make this a lot faster. So yeah, we are going to want to research those. We probably will dedicate 1 lab to getting the... Or do we want to... What does this do? What do we use power for? I think energy weapons. Well, we'll look at weapons first. I'll have a read of the wiki before we actually get to that, so I'm not just fumbling around completely in the dark. Okay, yeah. Lizzie, we're going to chuck 1 lab just so you keep training. And who have we got? Construction, power, things. We already have a biology person training. Power and propulsion is so critical we might... Oh, no, we'll just train you. So we want cargo handling systems. Yes. Okay. That's a fair way away, but I think we're actually a fair way away. Like, we're going to want to build... So, cargo ships will be huge. How big do they need to be? I think that buildings come in 2,500 ton pieces. I'll just double check that. In fact, I can just check that right now. Good old wiki. Cargo hold. Hopefully this has the magic size. So, okay, most planetary installations such as factories, mines, etc. weigh 25,000 tons, but can be disassembled into 5,000 ton sections. Okay, so we're gonna need cargo ships, which are gonna be like just 5,000 tons cargo hold, and then we're probably gonna have another 5,000 tons engine. Now, this is like a naval shipyard type naval. It's sleek and fast and good, but we can also build commercial shipyard complex. So these are much cheaper, and they are a bit slower constructing. But the cheapness is important because civilian ships are generally commercial ships are generally quite large. And if we're trying to upgrade this to, I don't know, say 10,000 tons, Oh, that's a lot of uranium. You know, this gets expensive, and we don't really need it to be that big. Particularly later on, we're going to want to add slipways and stuff. In fact, I suppose there's no reason not to just kind of... Oh no, we're going to need to retool. I shouldn't really have it idle. I should try to keep it working because we are going to want to build up to, I don't know, maybe 5,000 tons and a couple of slipways in the next little bit. For now, we've set up the research projects and we want to design our new exploration ships. So, let's make a copy of the Whisker. I'm going to call it the Whisker Mark II. I don't know, I'm not tremendously original. If anyone has fun name suggestions that kind of fit with the rat theme of this playthrough, you know, I'll probably have the gravitational survey vessel be something like the BD Peeper and so on. You know, feel free to suggest them in the comments. Oh, my voice is a little shot. Okay. So, if you copy a design, it won't automatically get the newest armor. This won't matter here, but we can just click new armor. Where does it actually say what it has? Just here, conventional armor. Yeah, we don't even have uranium armor yet, but everything here is fine except we want to dump this and get the new Slater Fox research engine. And in fact, that old engine, it's rubbish. Why don't we make it obsolete? So, in fact, the ICBM launch control is also obsolete. We will never ever use those. All this does is just kind of hide stuff from lists, so it stops you having to scroll past everything. You are obsolete. Oh, this is gonna be good. Ship's gonna be so much faster. Okay, so let's just refresh tech. Boom. We can show obsolete ships and obsolete components if we want to. Checking this box. Oh, that hides obsolete classes. Oh, and this sets the classes obsolete. So we do actually want to obsolete the Whisker. Now, the Whisker Mark II, what do we got? We chucked one of these engines on, so let's look at it. Wow, that's a fair bit faster. So you can see here that this will only operate for around 9 months, I want to say. Every month is strictly 30 days, just to make the maths a bit easier. 30 into that is 8 months? Yeah. So we'll give it a bit longer because it is going to actually be sitting in orbit surveying things. So there we go, that made it a bit lighter. It's so much faster. What was the other one at? Like 50 kilometers? So this is, huge. Great. We could, we still have a little bit of a budget allowance, so we could say add one of these in, which would double the rate that it surveys, which might actually be good. It doesn't substantially slow it down. It does make it a bit more expensive. It's still within our thing. You know, why don't we do it? Because these things are going to dash around and we don't want to waste too much time sitting around bodies. And this still has more than enough range to go everywhere we're going to want it to do, I think. Don't quote me. How far out would we like to go? Probably... Oh yeah, easy. Alright. So, that's all good then. I think we're good. Oh, exciting. Alright. You are designed. Okay, the Whisker's not quite home yet. We could start constructing, or we could refit first. I want to get this out as soon as possible, and I know I'm going to be building more than one. So, yeah. Let's just start churning out one. Oh, first we need to retool. And actually, by the time that's done, we'll probably be ready to refit the other guy. Okay, that's not very expensive. It's not going to take very long. What, March, April, May, June, July. Oh, ow, wow, that actually takes quite a while. Yeah, retooling is bad. You want multiple shipyards generally, or fleets to be made up of kind of variants that all work together and can be made in the same class. So we could make. I think the thing is, if the refit cost between them is within 20%, which I think that might just be strictly calculated on like component mass or something. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's how it's done. So, you know, if things just kind of have like different weapon systems or whatever, it should be fine. But if you start swapping out engines and cargo holds, it doesn't really work. All right, so that is happening. That's good. We queued up research, right? Research. Yes, we did. Is there anything else we need to do? I don't think so. I don't think so. So, let's go on. Okay, the Whisker has completed its orders. That's fine. Okay. Bunch of stuff just happened actually. So we I thought I read something about a scientist. Yeah, here we go. Bam, administrative rating 2, which I think means she can use more labs, I want to say. And we got a new scientist. Power and propulsion. Again, really? I'm a bit cross. Okay, retooling finished. The Whisker is there. So let us. Okay, we want to refit. So this will be pretty expensive. Refit from Whisker, and the ship name is the Whisker. This is, if we compare the cost of building, so this is what, 215? You know, we can see that we're making considerable savings. I think this iridium is the sensors, maybe. It's not like massively cheaper, but it is, you know, worth doing if you can. I'm not sure if it resets maintenance clocks and stuff, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Alright, let's add a task. Yes. I think that's just a warning in case you're trying to refit something like actually completely different. If it's like 100% of the cost of a new ship, well, you're just throwing away ship, aren't you? Unfortunately, you can't queue multiple things as far as I can tell. Like, I would like to kind of queue up another construction, but I don't seem to be able to until it finishes. And that'll finish, what, in about a year? Yeah, cool. Alright, let's keep going. Alright. Alrighty, and our refit is done. We got some new officers as well. Oh, and oh yes, Sam Holloway just got better. So this is why you want people kind of just working on things if we're not urgent. Alright, we have the new Whisker. So you're a Geo, and how are you going? Maintenance supplies. Did I screw up? Oh, I might have screwed up. Hang on. No, this is a commercial vessel. Yeah, okay. I guess they just carry maintenance supplies, but you don't have to worry about like the maintenance clock and stuff. These are like, when you're actually designing military ships, you need. It's not going to show up here. But this design is locked, I believe, once a ship in that class exists. This one might not be. Is there an unlock button? Interesting, I can't do it. Well, you need like maintenance bays. They hold maintenance supplies. Maintenance supplies, you have like a rating of how long something will operate without breaking down. And you need to you know, have enough maintenance supplies to keep your ship running. And the older the ship gets, the faster and faster things begin to break down. It's pretty cool, but yeah, we'll get to it when we do it. All right, so just make sure we've got the refueling orders. So since this ship actually does kind of run out of fuel a fair bit quicker and will travel much further, we'll set this nice and safe here. It's really annoying if a ship gets stranded. I mean, right now we don't really have the ability to build a tanker, so we'd have to kind of faff around and it would be annoying. Are you carrying fuel? Not entirely, so let's get you to refuel. Just first, refuel from colony, and then everything else will take over. Alright. Let's build another one. I don't know, I think we're going to want 2 or 3. I think we're going to want 2 or 3. That sounds good to me. Oh, and since you are idle, let's add some more capacity. And we'll make another one. What should we name this one? I mean, we can just like sequentially name them, or new name. No name type specified for this class. I don't know what that means. Well, we can select a name from, what are the, yeah, see, I mean, this is cool, but there's no rats. Why would you leave rats out? It's quite sad, really. I mean, raccoons and possums, but not rats. Rats, obviously the most noble of all creatures. I'm getting sidetracked. Whatever. We'll just rename it manually to something else. What do we call it? Oh, I don't know. We'll go with that. I'm wasting too much time on this. So that's going to be built. Did I actually build it? No, I didn't hit build. Add task. Woo! Alright. Research is ongoing and fine, and industry. See, we're finishing this a lot earlier than when was it predicted? Like 36 or something? So, you know, this will actually be done relatively soon. Then we'll get that military academy, which will probably help us a little bit with our scientist shortfall. And then I think while we wait for freighter technology, we might start building the automated mines and mass drivers that we're gonna need. I think we'll start mining off-world and then we'll start colonizing, I think. Or do we colonize first? I mean, our first colony is probably gonna be the moon, right? This is colonies. There's another one for mining. Fuel situation. Oh, come on, where is it? Geological survey report. Yeah, so if we, you know, like uranium is something that we'd want to, whoops, get, you know, so far. Uranium, really? Oh. Have we not found it? I feel like, is this only showing colonies? This might only be showing colonies. Because I think, like, okay, if we, oh no. Oh, we haven't found another source of uranium, so the colonies are just showing up, I think. By default or something, but if we look at, you know, yeah, okay, some of these others are showing up. Yeah, okay, yeah, we need to get scanning. We need to find some places to mine. Maybe we'll start a colony on the moon, but I'm a bit worried about our uranium situation. You know, what's the mine out time? I mean, we're not spending on much, but I just, I do want to, you know, our stockpile is basically empty, so okay, we are spending it on stuff. But yeah, we're, I mean, as we ramp up the mines, we're gonna mine it out pretty quick. There's not that much there. All right. Yeah, cool. Let's go. Oh, uranium armor. Ah, bother. Just after we design the ship. That's all right. Not hugely important. So we have one spare lab. What do we have that we need to get done? We're researching the reactor, cargo handling. Yeah, we're gonna want to get this done. Do we need anything else in there? We want a cryo bay, I think. I don't think we need fuel storage. Okay, we don't need that. These are for fighters. Yeah, cryogenic transport. We will need this. I don't know. I assume we have to research it before our civilians do it. Like we'll build colony ships, because we're probably going to actually leave most transport of space rats to the civilians, as they're quite, you know, they'll just sort of do it, no fuss. Naturally, where things want to end up. So aside from that, do we need to research any kind of cargo bay? I don't think so. I hope not. It'll be embarrassing if we do. So yes. Okay, we'll we won't waste any time then. We will add research labs to this. We want this to get done. Because although we are kind of waiting on we're really stalled on Earth's industry here. Oh well, we got a fair bit of research to do, so keep going. Oh good, we found some more minerals and research complete. So what are we looking at? Ooh, we have a new civilian administrator. It's been a few years. We might actually want to check that post. Still no... We don't have a good source of thorium. I mean, that'll mine out quickly, which is nice. And we also don't have a good source of uranium. Okay, we finished cargo handling system. Research. Let us get... who was doing that? Archie Shah. Shaza? Shaza. Cryotransport. Where are you? Yeah, sure. All of the available labs. We want to do that. And after that, we might dump some more stuff towards construction rate, because we do need to get that done quite a bit. Like we need to build stuff faster. We're not doing it anywhere near quickly enough. Ships are building. Let's keep going. Mineral shortage, uranium. So we're not keeping up with mining. I guess because we amped up the construction rate but not the mining rate. And I suppose, yeah, this is using quite a bit. And these guys use a little bit too. Why don't we just pause you? Yeah, we'll just pause you. And hope that that is enough. Nope. We're still having shortages. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if we've got somebody that will amp up our mining. Okay, we don't have anyone on Luna, so we don't need to worry about that. Who is... Oh, the person that was the governor is dead or something. What do you have? Okay, let's search for somebody. Mining is causing problems right now. What do you have? Mining, wealth creation, factory production. You know what? You sound great. Welcome, Aaron Webster. Quite a noble rat. Do not enter. Yeah. Maybe? Sign. You are the governor of Space Earth. Will this work now? Hey, no shortages. Okay, cool. We just finished the construction. We're gonna do the academy. That's great. That's fine. Oh, we've outlasted the deployment time. Does that actually matter for civilian ships? I don't know. I assume it does. Well, let's bring you home. Was that really 2 years? It must have been. It must have been, because what do we have? Wait, it says you have 100% morale right here. Am I reading something wrong? One moment. Nope, wrong screen. Fleets. Didn't we design the Whisker Mark II to operate for... Oh no, only 12 months. Okay, yeah, we miscalculated there because... Say we, you share the blame in this. Yeah, I guess it's spending a lot more of its time actually scanning than with zooming around, because it's still got, what was it, 80% of its fuel left. Well, we'll see if something goes wrong. Sorry, rats. You're going to be watching reruns for a while. Alrighty. We'll keep cranking, and boom. Wow, that's like not worth mining at all. Maybe the civilian sector will do it. I don't actually know. Okay, we built the new whisker. Oh, good. All right. So now that the new whisker has been built, can we resume? Maybe we can resume. How do I resume this? Oh, okay, you just do that. You just unpause it to, well, you click pause again to unpause it. We'll resume that and hopefully not have shortages. How long will this take? Another year? That's all right. I think we do want to get that done. So if we look here, it says Military Academy level 1, and I think finishing this will increase it to a level 2, which I suppose is what we want. Oh, right, we need to set up the fleet orders for this one. So we could put them in the same fleet. I think they'd probably just pool their survey points. Seems like, it's more explory that they go out on their own. So let's pop you into your own thing. Task group, default naming, that's fine. You're fueled, morale is all good. We will You're a geosensor survey ship. And if your fuel is below 50%, please refuel at the colony. Thank you. All right, we're going. So crew morale is still falling. I don't actually know if it's like making it the poor little rats, suck at their jobs. Oh, damn it. Saw New Scientist, I got really excited, but it's another biology and genetics one. There's not very much. Very accessible. This has got to be a yeah. Whoa, no, that's an asteroid. Fantastic. The the frustrating thing about mining comets, which is also the interesting thing, is that they go very far out, and so when you mine, you put mines on a thing, either stuffed or automated. It builds up minerals in the stockpile. You can either have freighters come and take it and bring it, to where you're going to use it, or you can build a mass driver, which is a giant railgun thing, and it flings the minerals very, very at like high velocities through the system, and gets caught by a mass driver on the other end. If you don't have a mass driver on the other end, well, that's orbital bombardment. Yeah, don't do that. The game's pretty good at making sure you leave a mass driver behind and stuff. You can't accidentally load them. But yeah, so while a mass driver would keep shooting, it would take a very long time to arrive. So you kind of get like frequent minerals, infrequent, frequent, you know, and obviously our range isn't, I mean, where is that just like hail bop or, if you're playing this, by the way, shift and click in and drag is how you measure. You know what, we'll start over here. So that's 41 billion kilometers. Like, we couldn't actually get out there with a ship, so we have to wait for it to be close in order to take advantage of mining it. We don't have a ship chasing anything new. Okay, so we do have a mineral shortage. I guess that's why we stopped. So we can't really afford to be expanding our shipyard right now, unless I think it'll just kind of keep pausing. You know what, we'll build some more mines, so we're gonna pause this until we get some more mines on board. That'll be fine. Do we want to build? No, so we'll do that. More mines, a shipyard, and freighters, and we'll start mining. Here we go. Okay, we just researched cryotransport, which is lovely. We also found some more uranium. Okay, this is starting to come together. Still no good source of thorium though. I think the gas giants will probably have quite a bit. I don't know how accessible it'll be. You can't build a colony on gas giants, but you can mine it orbitally with a thorium gas mining majiggy on a ship. All right, cryogenic transport is done. So we want to get. Hang on, oh, I keep losing my windows. Keep losing my windows. Here we go. Yeah, we really need to get another civilian shipyard up and running. Is this almost done? Okay, what are we doing after this? We're going to build some mines. Some more construction factories and mines. We need to build faster. So I guess a 50-50 split this time, since a 60-40 didn't quite work out. And we'll build another 50. And we'll build 50 mines as well. I'm blind. Mine, 50, yeah. And after that, we're going to build a commercial shipyard complex. I think for our freighters, we do want a really fuel-efficient engine. It can be bigger. They're already going to be huge. I don't really want to design a new engine and have to research it, so. Well, then again, commercial engines are pretty cheap to research. I mean, that one was like 50 research points, so maybe I should. Well, we'll start designing them and we'll get an idea, actually. Nope. We definitely don't want 50. We want 100%. Modify. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's sort of draft a freighter. And after we've done that, we might take a break. Class design. All right. What's our freighter going to be called? Sydney, maybe. Darwin, Tribal, Melbourne. You know what? I don't like any of these. Whoops. Delete this class. And let's just hide obsolete in this list. I'm going to call you the Tum. There's this great little picture. I'm not sure if it would be legal to show in a video, so I won't. There's this great little picture, anatomy of a rat. It's very adorable. You can probably find it on the subreddit r/rats if you do some Google foo. Anyway, I'll get a lot of ship names from that that very adorable little cartoon. What would it approximately look like? So it needs okay, one of these. I think that was what the wiki told me. Yeah, 5,000 ton cargo hold. So it would need one of these, which would make the ship a minimum of 5,000 tons. It would need engines. So that's quite slow. I mean, what are we getting here? What are we getting here? We might choke. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll make a size 51 just because that 400 and. I mean, do they need to be super fast? If we want to chase down comets, yeah, but how fast would that really be? Whoops, didn't want to remove them. Not enough. I mean, it'll help. So one of the frustrating things about pathing is ships aren't predictive of where they're going to, like where the body that they're trying to intercept is actually going to be. Yeah, this will take so long. Although the longest trip, really, that we're probably going to be making for quite a while is out to Mars, right? Because we'll be setting up a colony there. So that would be what? Longest it could be. Okay. 400 million. How many hours? 1,000 an hour. So 1,000 hours. Yeah, that's slow. Yeah, we're gonna want. Yeah, we're gonna want a bigger engine, I think, for the fuel efficiency, because this, we would run out of fuel quite quickly. So we will design a new engine, and otherwise it will more or less look like that. All right. You know what? Sorry, don't forget. We'll do that right now. This game's very absorbing. Engines. We are going to make it an enormous commercial engine, and we want a different name, I think, because this is sort of the big shipping engine, West Incorporated. Yeah, that sounds fun. So we will make that research project, and that will be something that we will research. All right. So we got a fair bit done. We've got some ships built. We finished converting our mines our industry over to mines and factories. We're working on getting that military academy done, and we're starting to think about mining out the Sol system. I will leave it there for now, and I will see you in the next episode.